Alright. So overall, how y'all feeling? Sorry, let's go with you first.
I'm feeling good. Loving life right now. Yeah, loving life.
Okay. Sean?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm great. I'm still here. Everything's great over here.
Honestly, I felt like my swagger was off.
Recently?
Yeah, this week. This week, I don't know what.
Yeah, it definitely has been off a little bit.
This week because I knew this was coming.
I don't know if it's because of the kids or...
No.
Anxiety from this? No,
This
is
is
coming?
partially with this. Also, here's what I could tell when my mood started to change.
Shoot, this is why I try to get into this smoke lettuce.
When Big Booty Judy walked in to work, my mood changed.
Which week was...
Is this the one where she had the brown pants on?
Thursday.
With the brown pants and they like cut like real into the cheeks.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
Thursday.
got it.
Okay, alright.
My mood changed because it was like these hoes ain't worth a darn.
Yeah, she really...
Not calling no. But it was just the fact of that arrogant, she walked in the store, she's arrogant, thinking that she's stuff, and it's like, no, you're not built like you were 4 years ago.
She has let herself go on certain extents.
Yeah.
Because I think we've talked about it, and I've even said
She definitely has a little
now
bit.
it's certain things she wears. Now what she had on was looking nice.
And to be fair, she started to look like her mom a little bit.
And then
started wearing them hats a lot more.
and then also, actually no, that wasn't even my first punch in the gut. The first one was the girl that came in at 6. No, the one with the daughter. That was on Tuesday. About the chicken balls.
Yeah. The
fact that I didn't...
That she was knocked up like a mug.
No, not that one.
Not that one?
That's the one with the sun. It was the one with the glasses.
It was the other one. Yeah, I remember her.
It was the fact of...
Right after that.
It was the fact of like, man, like, Crown Ray Sean would have been on that.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, it's like... Not saying like, oh, me being in a relationship is bad, but it's like, man, it's like, I can't even like hunt like a... But it's like, I'm grateful for my girl and all this stuff, but it was like, it felt like an L just because it was like, the vibe was there, but I was like, I can't pursue it.
Yeah.
So I felt weak from not being able to...
You don't like just be able to look at the menu and not order anything off of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it because...
Yeah, I understand.
Is it because you're in a relationship? Is it because the relationship feels like it's growing, it's going somewhere?
Yeah.
Or does it feel like because you're getting older?
It's actually, I would say it's because I'm in a relationship and because it's actually growing, where it's like we're working on just being... Now, we're working on our happiness is paramount. Meaning, there are things that are making her happy that I can't fill the void of.
Right.
It has to be her.
That happens in everybody.
And then it's like there's things that it's like she can't make me happy. As far as within, when you're a creator, like when you like to create and make and things like that, but then you don't do it, there's an emptiness. And yes, she tries to fill it all the time, and I give her props for it. Yeah. But it's like, it's not you, babe, it's me. And it's like...
But see, that line is... They take that line way over.
Yes,
that line has been used so much. It's not.
But I understand. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, we definitely get it.
So it's like so to her it feels like, oh, I'm not making you happy. I didn't say that. It's just...
Yeah.
You're feeling empty, not in relationship ways.
No. Purpose ways.
Yes.
So it's like when I look at my bank account and it's like, man, it's like, I look at this whole setup and I'm like, I should be making money off of this. Like, this is...
Right.
I should be making bank off of... Like, you guys see it. And this is all self-funded. Everything you're seeing right now is self-funded. And it's like, I should be making bank. But it's like...
Yeah, I feel that same way.
It's discouraging.
It's discouraging, and not just that, it's also from experience, because the only reason that I'm also able to do this now is because so far all the weeds that were holding me down have been plucked out of my life.
And that's good, because there's a lot of things with me being a little bit older. There's a lot of things that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it was plucked away from me. So I understand.
Yeah.
I was held down.
Oh, absolutely.
I understand exactly where you're coming from with things that I look back and think, man, I should be a lot
differently.
Yeah. If I'd known.
Now, me being 6 years older than you.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know exactly where you're coming from.
But see, I look at you, and also that's why, and also this is why I felt like I've been taking L's, because I've been in your shadow, not like in a bad way, but I've been following. I've been studying you this week.
I noticed you have.
And it's like just you walking around, hey, everybody, blood, hey, and it's like they love that, and it's like it's not me. It's like not in like a bad way, but it's like if the moment calls.
Trust me, it didn't used to be me neither.
I see with that's where I used to be.
Yeah.
I'm still like that to an extent.
Yeah.
To the point.
But
exactly.
Maybe doing this for so long and being where I'm at for so long and maybe I'm a little jaded to everything.
Yeah.
Because
it happens.
I can be happy, go lucky, and hey, do that. But then sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I'd like to
fuck you.
Put my hand through your skull.
Yeah. I still get, even though you see me all chipper and shit all the time. Yeah, there's some times where I really want to choke somebody.
So let me circle back, because now it's gonna make it seem like old Judy thing. It's not. It wasn't. It's not Judy's presence.
No, it's
it was the way she was all over him because of like his personality, and it's like. It was like, it's like, he didn't even, like, he wasn't nothing to do with you.
But
when I was like, and that's why I had to learn, where it's like, this is where I started to become jaded. Well, I was like, I learned, if you're interested, they just take that and go,
right.
Oh yeah, like, he wants me.
But you gotta make it so it looks like you don't want it.
Yeah.
So
get everything you want.
Here's, and this is just me and my experience. But being out in the world and doing things at different places, 9 times out of 10, the ones that you're looking, oh man, look at that one.
Yeah.
The ones that come up to you are 9 times out of 10, you're like, no, I don't. Why is this the one?
Yeah, why is this the one?
Yeah, I don't want that.
Example.
Why?
Go ahead.
Example. Stalker bitch. See what I'm saying? There's something I don't want, but it's the one that really attracts to you.
It's like, why? Oh yeah, like why is it? Okay. What makes me attractive? It's what's attracting you. It's like, darn it, you grab the wrong person.
Exactly. It happens all the time.
And I'm gonna be honest. It's like, in my relationship, that's kind of what happened. Where it was like, I didn't want a good person because I felt like I had more responsibility to make sure that this good person does not get broken, and then be that guy that they'd be like, oh, you broke her. So it's like, I'm like, oh no, it's like, cause it was like, no, it's like, sweetie, I'm a trick. And it's
you knew what you were getting into when you started dating me.
You both are old enough.
Yeah.
That
she's younger than you.
No, we're the same age.
Really?
Okay. Like she's younger than me by 6 months.
Well, suck it up, Buttercup.
Seriously, I thought she was at least a year or two younger than you.
But here's the thing. We said this when I first said this to her. She's like, "What?" But then when I actually explained it, and then I said, "Well, vice versa, were you?" And she was like, "Oh, well, no." It's like, see, I said this. I said, "You're not the person I want. You're the person I need." And she was like, what? I know. It's like I needed someone to make me, one, man up, two, stop blaming everyone else and looking within.
You literally found the girl that literally, if you just randomly pop up with some weird stuff in your head, she's kind of almost right there to willing to do anything for you almost.
Pretty much, yes.
There was...
And it happens.
Yeah, this is some stuff kind of like with my relationship, because we were away, apart from each other, and
that time apart helps sometimes.
Yes, it does. But when we got back together, what I told her was pretty much the same thing. I need you here. You better me. You keep me grounded. You make me a better person.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
But I don't put that on her. I do not put that responsibility on her.
No, it's not, and it's not even a responsibility because you do the same thing to her.
Yeah. So, and that's why it's like, and then like I said, also like, so now we're going to fine. That's why I said I feel like I haven't really been taking. I felt like I've been like my swag's been off. Also because I haven't really done anything for the past. I want to say, oh my god, I haven't had a win. Have you ever had, for example, have you ever had a day after the day was over, you just listened to Ice Cube's "Today Was a Good Day"?
I do that all the fucking time.
But see, with me, I need something where I need that fulfillment, and I haven't had that fulfillment in a very long
let's
time.
see. I've actually been there, and this is where, you know, my thing comes in with me working on people's cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, I had a win fixing my mother's vehicle. Okay?
Yeah.
That was my win. And then, what was the loss that I had? I had to take a day off from work because somebody decided to bust my window in my car.
And how that, like, it's like, and see, it's stuff like that where I always say, and I even told you, I'm like, yo, it's because it's funny how I attribute things to like,
It's not
when
literally
you're about
the
to
first
move,
time.
when you're about to move up, or like when you got something coming up, that's when it's like, oh, let's throw a curveball right into your like,
right into your groin.
Yeah.
Why
That's
always, and it's like, because the thing with life is,
the harder you try, the more they try to set you back.
Life rewards your, life rewards your commitment with more test.
Yeah,
and there's never really
a complete different way, and you gotta learn from what they just told you.
Cause it's like I'm like, here's how I feel right now. I'm like Morgan Freeman from Shawshank Redemption. Where they're like, so life is like, hey, you really want this? Cause this is like my third try at trying to do something with my craft.
Tell you that I could be I'm such and such.
Well, you know what they say? Third time's a charm.
Yeah, this is like my third time.
That's what they say. Third time's a charm.
Because it's like, I got canceled twice.
That happens.
Well, because just from dealing with, like once I said the weeds in your life, like you get, like, when they realize, like, oh, he told me no. Let's sabotage. So it's kind of like now, I just stopped trying. Everything I just stopped trying, which is why I look at myself where it's like, I haven't had a win in a long time because I just gave up the purpose. So then
you have wins all the time, you just don't see them.
Yeah, so you look for the little wins. Don't go for. There's a win every day.
Everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
You just don't see it because you're focused on.
Well, the first one is you're alive and breathing, so.
Every freaking day that you wake up. Thank God.
But yeah, like I said, where I'm like Morgan Freeman, where it's like, you remember when they go, did you learn your lesson?
No.
Yes, I did.
Shit.
The first time they're like, yes. They're like, yes, I learned my, like, yeah, I'm good, I'm gonna be good. And then they give them more time. Then it's like the second time, did you learn your lesson? Yes. Then it's like, did you learn your lesson?
I can tell you, but
it don't matter.
But I'm at that phase. I'm at that last phase where it's like, do you really want this? No, I don't really give a darn.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be like that because this is my purpose and my passion. Like, I love this. And it's like, just being able to be creative, I love. Yeah, so it's like, I don't want to be that part where it's like,
don't give up on that.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give up on that.
Because I say the same BS about me working on people's cars, and I say I'm not gonna do it. I talk to y'all and say I'm not doing shit, but I end up out there doing it. Right after I tell y'all
I feel like you should get back in, like, you should really do, with you though, I do feel like you should do tattoos. Like, that should be.
You should, I thought about it.
I really should.
You should, I mean, I know you do them, but.
The old lady just don't.
See, that's why that's my next part. But let me explain.
You need to get in somewhere with like an apprenticeship. Just because, even though you do them, you're going to have to do an apprenticeship if you want to get to but you could get into a shop and it could take off from there.
But now, here's the problem that we both had. We talked about this. We flat out said, there is no way we could be in this field and talent of art and be broke. Then we said, well, here's why. Because it's like, when you have an art or skill trade, whatever,
Most women want tattoos.
You get pussy. You get pussy with your skills. But we're in relationships to where it's like, to make them feel safe and secure in the relationship, it's like, all right, I'm not going to...
If Sean was to come over and get a tattoo at my house,
she'll be fine with that.
You to come over and get a tattoo at the house, fine. Him, cool. Alright, you let me a female.
If there's a female.
But okay.
Shelby was actually different.
Yeah, because she knows Shelby. She knows she's not a threat.
Yeah, that was completely different.
But here, I want to put this into something totally different. But you see these things here, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
I did that. I done this.
Yeah.
I used to do this.
Yeah, you definitely did.
But when my significant other said, I don't want you doing this, because what if you meet this person? You always talk about, oh, this person over here, you're around all these, and she wanted me to stop. So I stopped. And now we all are at the same place. What if I didn't stop? And we've talked about this. There's somebody that I used to work with that made it to the top.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be my spot.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it because my
she didn't
want me to do it.
And that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to build that resentment.
Don't lose your passion.
Yeah.
Don't stop what you want to do and your dreams. Take them with you. Don't stop because of them.
Yeah. And my thing is, I don't want to build the resentment of, oh well, because it's funny. Here's where it started. Here's where because this is what I learned about women too. When you're in a relationship, here's what I learned. Like, they love you for everything that they see, and that first impression love. Then they're like, yeah, I love it, but what if somebody else sees
the same thing I see?
And I learned this from experience because I've been watching. And it's like, then it goes, well, I don't want you doing this no more. So they take away just to feel safe in their little bubble, what their happiness is.
And then you'll be like me.
Yeah.
Do not do it.
Because here's some examples of, this is why I was like, I started noticing it. Because I heard it before, then I started noticing it with photography. It was like, because I do photography.
And that's why I got multiple trades.
Yes, with photography, and this is just me being open and transparent, I did have opportunities where I mixed business with pleasure.
Absolutely.
Should I have? No, but it was presented, and I was young. And in my mind, I just was like...
That has a lot to do with it, too. Being young, you don't think about the big future, because when you're young, all you think about is being young.
When you think about
you don't think about anything else but about being young and living life.
Exactly.
And being older, you start thinking about other things.
Yep. Yeah. And it's even worse
when you get there, too.
It's even worse when you're young and a trick.
Yeah, but you
and I be honest, I try so hard to
say young and attractive.
No, young and a trick. And I did my best at keeping them separated.
But sometimes it interferes.
It interferes.
I've been where you're at. Let me trust me. At 25, I literally had a chick for every day of the week when I ain't have nothing to lose or nothing at all.
There was times when I was single in my 20s,
two, three times. Different chick.
Different ones every 2-3 times. But that's what working in a resort town will do for you.
Yeah. And then it's like I will say, and this is my last thing. I will say about 26 is, to me, 26 is when it dawns on you, like,
yeah, that's about right.
Like, it clears up at 26. Like, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
And then that's where it was like.
And then you got you're 30 now.
30.
And it's coming back to you. It definitely do that to you.
Yeah.
You'll go right back to it. It's like, you know what? What I'm doing right now. Fuck everybody else. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
26 is when. About 26 is when reality set in.
You're right. That is about a good time. That's a good age.
Yeah, that's about right.
What am I doing?
You'll think about it at 26, and you'll fuck up about 30, and then you'll realize about 32. You know what? I'm done with this dumbass shit.
Exactly. It's time to grow up.
All righty then.
There you go.